I got a lot of comments on my lumber for house video. I am actually standing in front of the Wood Miser right now. LT50. This machine, the more you get comfortable using it, the faster you can produce lumber. You know, with the hardwoods and stuff, you actually have to go pretty slow, because if you go too fast, it'll porpoise and cause all kinds of wavy wood, which we don't really want to do. In the softer woods, it's a lot faster, depending on the pitch of the blade that you're using. But yeah, that's not really what this video is about. It's actually about a car. I got a lot of you guys, really, you either hate Fords or you hate Chevys. I mean, a couple of you fellas were like, oh yeah, once you drive that Chevy, you'll never drive another Ford. It's like, well, it's a 1928. I don't think the 1928 technology is going to sway me to Chevrolet in, you know, say 2016, which it's going to be in a couple of days. But anyways, here's the real reason why I would really love to have that Chevrolet. It's because, oh man, and this lighting in here is really not very good. But it's really because this is a 1931 Model A Ford. And the 31 Model A Ford is a beautiful, beautiful car, by the way. This car needs to be completely restored. It needs to be completely restored. It's got some body issues. It's got some, you know, it's got some interior issues. The interior I could live with, but the outside of it, it really needs some work. The car does run. It does drive. This was my daily driver for about a year back when I was married. I'm going to say somewhere around 2001, 2002. Yeah, maybe it was a couple of years I drove this thing everywhere. Flemington, it didn't matter. You know, I just got in it and went. It was a daily driver. It's what I drove. Went down the road 50 miles an hour just fine. You know, stopping was a little bit of an issue because of the drum brakes. But, of course, then when I got a divorce, I parked the car, and it sat there ever since. And it wasn't in the greatest place, which caused the crappy restoration that was done on it back in the late 70s, early 80s to you know, rust. It just, you know, the paint peeled off. It just wasn't done very well. This car, this is my mothballs. That's what I keep the bugs and stuff out of here with. But this car, and this was always an issue with me, was, you see, I got mice. Damn mice, but that's what you do. There's a reverse trunk lid rumble seat in this car. You can put two people back there pretty comfortably. It's not a comfortable car to be riding around back there at highway speeds, because it does blow your hair everywhere, and if you're a young lady with long hair, it will twist it up into a knot and make a mess out of it. But all in all, the car actually, this is actually pretty good. So what's the next best vehicle to have to mate next to this car but a 1928 Chevrolet? This is also a 4-cylinder, but it's a flat head. The Chevrolet is an overhead valve deal, and I don't believe it has an oil pump in it. And I'm pretty sure you have to oil your lifter, or not lifters, but you have to oil your rocker arms and valves. I think there's felt or something up in there. I'm not 100% sure, but this 31 Model A, I was going to take and put that V8, that flathead V8 in this car, you know, because it would be a really cool addition to the car. I think this is a late 31, so it's a lot like a 32, but of course I've decided against that, and I've got other projects I'd like to hammer out with that V8. But the Chevy looks a lot like this, except it doesn't have that those back windows. It's got a solid panel there, built totally different than the Ford as far as the body style, because there's a lot of wood used in the Chevy, where Ford had pretty much done away with the wood bodies by the 1928. I mean, there's wood in this body down on the floorboards and stuff like that, and possibly in here these panels have some wood, but no, it's all pressed tin. So, and it's heavy. I mean, you knock on a new car today, you don't get that solid sound. And this car is in actually pretty damn good shape for its age. But anyways, you really got to stop hating on the old Chevys if you're a Ford guy. You know, I mean, look at Mr. Heavy Chevy. He's a Chevy guy, but he drives Fords. Drove that Ford pickup truck. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, he loves Chevys, but he drives Fords, which is kind of odd. I love Fords, and I'm going to be having a Chevrolet car. But the reason I want that car is because it'll look really good sitting right here next to that Model A. And when you open up the garage door and you see the two cars sitting side by side, you're like, oh wow, that's a really sweet looking deal. So that's the reason I'm getting it. And yes, I will be restoring them both. It's just a matter of finding the time to do it and do it properly. I actually need a lot of room to do it, and this building has the room, but I have another building that nobody has ever seen before, and I have a lot of my antique tractors in that building, and I think I'm going to go ahead and move these two tractors behind me into that other building, and possibly I'll be able to do the restoration of this car in here. I'm not 100% sure. Or I'll just move the cars down to that other building and do the restoration there. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's why I'm buying or getting that 28 Chevy. And it is in trade for lumber, and I think I'm going to have to give him a little bit of money to boot because honestly he's not really going to get that much lumber. He owes me about $1,000 right now. And that car, because it does not have decent tires on it and it does not run, it's only worth about $3,500 to $4,500. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And yeah, see you tomorrow.